back to my music podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the worst trash piece ever.
Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast. This is the Music Shop Podcast, where we, or me and a guest, usually Matt, review...
Leave a like in the comments.
Leave a like in the comments.
God, what did I just say?
We review albums and other music projects.
What albums today? Move on with it. Come on. People can't wait on you.
Today, we are reviewing All Killer No Filler, the first album by Sum 41, my favorite band. Since last time we did his favorite band, Reliant K, this time we're going to be reviewing my favorite band. And this is their biggest album, or their most well-known album, and what got them started. And it's not my favorite album by them, but I still like it a lot, and since it's their biggest, I figured it'll get the most views, so I picked that one, and I'll review more of their albums later. But we just got finished listening to all 13 tracks, and time to get started, I think. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and you haven't killed yourself yet. I mean, if you're watching this, you obviously haven't. Matthew is
Pulling out my notes.
He's pulling out his notes. He took some notes. The first song, it was just a 30-second introduction. Did you do a review on that? You did?
I reviewed every track. Every track.
So, what'd you think of that little introduction, or that little deep voice?
I gave a brief description. Solid intro, not spectacular, but what could you expect from a small intro? Solid. Gave it a 6.5.
Okay, all right. The first
official song.
The first official song, which was "Nothing on My Back." I like that song a lot. I think it's a good song. It's catchy. It's a good first song. It's a good pop punk song. If you know Sum 41, you know they start off pop punk and go more towards the metal. But this was definitely a pop punk album. So it was a good song. I liked it. What do you think of that song?
I basically said standard punk piece, not a standout song.
It's catchy.
I feel bad after what you said.
Why?
5.5.
Wow.
You're like, I like that song. It's catchy, and I'm like,
I do like it.
I was like, it's just
good.
not. When I was listening, I was like, it's not a standout song. Still well done. Standard punk. 5.5.
After that was Never Waking Up, which was just a short minute-and-a-half song. My main problem with that song was you can barely understand the verses because he's kind of just shouting a bunch. It's hard to understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I even put that in here for every song. Can't understand stupid singer. Can't understand stupid. No,
I was about to say you.
All caps in bold
Yeah.
and italics underlined. Can't understand.
Remember, this is my favorite band, so when he's insulting them, he's insulting me.
You ugly.
You just insulted them by insulting me.
No, and then I straight up insulted you.
You're overweight.
So I gave that song I said good song, short, but that doesn't detract points. Yeah. Just didn't pique my interest too much, but solid like the previous tracks. 6.
Oh, more than the last one. Yeah, the chorus was catchy. You can actually understand it. The only problem was the verses were a little hard to understand, and I don't care. That's short. One time they said that they were gonna have a short song in every album, and I think they do, except for maybe one. Anyway, after that was I think it was Fat Lip.
Bro, this box is 811 pounds. How did you lift that?
I've been working out, man.
Are you Batman?
Don't tell anyone.
So track 4.
I think it was Fat Lip. Fat Lip was is arguably Sum 41's biggest song to date. Is up there with that and In Too Deep. Those are considered their two most well-known songs. But I'd say.
But which one did I rate higher? You'll have to stay tuned to find out.
Keep watching. I liked it a lot. I think it was good for its time. I think it stood out for its time. And I know rap rock was kind of big at the time, but even for a rap rock genre, I think it stood out. And I thought it was really catchy, and I understand why it was such a big hit. It was just a fun song, and people who were I'm an anarchist. I stick it to the man. People that
People who are retarded.
People who are into that this
People
song.
who are retarded.
You're retarded.
I stick it to the man.
Look who's talking, Mr. Beanie.
I am. You're talking. So
It's a good song.
This is the worst song on the album so far. Not well done at all. Hate it. 2.
What was the actual review?
This song is kind of trash. 4.
Really?
No,
That's what I was about to say.
This is where the album picks up. Good energy, nice shifts, well
okay.
done. Good, interesting track with good guitar blends, and Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
7.5.
All right. After that, I think was Rhythms. I hope I'm doing this right. I hope I have the right list. I should have wrote this down. I think it was Rhythms after that, which was one of my less favorite songs on the album, but I still think it's a good, solid album. It's a fan favorite by fans.
I said it matches the previous track well. Good harmony, melody, good bridge. 7.5.
Wait, what'd you give Fat Lip?
7.5.
Oh, nice. After that, I think was Motivation. I hope I'm right.
If you're not, you're not.
Look, I listen to their Screaming Bloody Murder album all the time, and then their other stuff I'll listen to a bunch still, but I haven't listened to this album in a while.
You're not a real fan.
I'm a real fan. I like every single one of their songs that I've heard.
I believe you for now.
So Motivation? I think
I said...
nice jumpy song, gets me hyped.
Yeah, I said, well done, sticking to the sound of tracks 4 and 5, helping the overall molding of an album sound, making the piece altogether more structured, not a standout track to me, but still a nice sound, 6.5.
After that, In Too Deep.
Yep, definitely. I have a paragraph description. Look at the other ones. The other ones are
short,
a couple sentences. That's In Too Deep right there.
Jeez. It's arguably, I'd say Fat Lip is their biggest song commercially, and back then it was bigger, but I'd say today it's their most well-known song. You sing this song, everyone knows it. It's just super catchy. It's just a fun song. It's about relationships and needing to end a broken relationship, but the chorus is so catchy. You can just jump to it. You can have fun. It's very recognizable. It's simple, but it's just really it's a fun song. I really enjoy it. It just gets me happy. I can just jump to it and I can just dance to it, and I can just every time I listen to it, I can imagine myself surfing the crowd while the chorus is singing, just surfing in the crowd. It's a lot of fun. It has a short but cool guitar solo, and it's catchy, and it's just a good song in my opinion. And the reason why I'm not rating the songs individually like Matthew is because normally we don't do that. He just decided to do that for this album.
Yes.
I
would for any, honestly.
It's also the first video podcast. So hi.
You just made it weird, bro. No, I'm kidding. I said as a standard 2000 song, it's hard to ignore the lasting power of this track. There's a solid lead guitar, drums with personality, and backing vocals that match the lead. The track has its own sound, different from the previous two, but it works well with them. 8.5.
Ooh, that's a high song. You when you described it, you're complimenting it a bunch, but you're sounds so.
Yeah, it's okay. Just stating facts.
I think the most impressive thing about it is how big it is to this day. You will play it and most people will know it. In too deep, probably more than Fat Lip.
That's what I would say.
I would say just as a big fan, I would say you play In Too Deep and Fat Lip, more people will recognize In Too Deep. But yeah, after that, track 8, which would be Summer.
I think so.
I think it's Summer.
It's January.
I feel like oh wait, it's not summer, it's winter. I feel like a bad fan for not knowing it off the top of my head, especially after we just listened to it. But I'm pretty sure it's summer. You talk to the camera while I check.
Frick. Hello, audience. How are you doing today? You doing good? I'm doing good. Doing good? That's good. I could kill a man.
Okay.
I could do
Yeah,
it.
it's summer.
Oh, yeah? And the audience had a good 1-to-1. 1 to 50.
Yeah, I could see as you had your knife out.
So, I just said another song with a nice melody. It feels unfinished to me. But still good with what's shown. The drums steal this track for me. 6.5.
I thought that was an okay song. One of the lesser songs by me. I still think it was good. It was catchy. It was just just standard pop punk song. Catchy, fun. You can listen to it. I like it. But definitely one of the lesser outstanding songs on the album in my opinion. And the fun story about it is this was actually this song was the only song that was on their EP, A Half Hour of Power, and their original plan was actually to do this song, just re-record it every album and put it on every album. Obviously, they stopped after this album, but that was the original plan. So I can understand why you feel the song is less finished, because it was they wrote this before they were even signed like to a record label and like had professionals working with them. And Derek wrote all the songs, but still. So yeah, I could definitely see your reasoning.
How do you feel about the next one?
After that one was, I think it was Crazy Amanda Bunkface.
Yes. Do you like this song?
I do. Do you not?
What do you think?
I
First,
think.
What do you think of it?
So like, I think it's catchy. I don't know, when I listen to it, I just like enjoy it. It starts off with a catchy pop punk hook, and then it goes into this this like little like harder riff, one of their few hard things on the album, because this album doesn't really have any like hard rock type things, which they kind of go into. And then it goes into a little like a little fun chorusy part. It's not like an outstanding song or anything, but it's just a fun pop punk song. Like, just, it's all right.
This is my shortest description.
What's the description?
Not astonishing.
Is that it?
5.
So is that the lowest one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I didn't dislike any of them.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just because like they're all catchy and they all have like nice hooks, this and that.
Yeah.
After that, I think is All She Wrote.
Track 10.
Which was in my opinion, I think it was a fun song. Once again. No. Crap.
I can do it.
We skipped one. Crazy Amanda Bunkface was track 10. The one before track 9 was Handle This. So is that the one that's not astonishing? The one with the I don't think you can handle this.
I think so. We listened to 13 songs.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when we did the Relient K album, which is even more songs. I was trying to remember all of them. But so you didn't like Handle This?
No. I gave it a 5.
Wow, I like okay, so now I need to change it. So you know what I think about Crazy Amanda Bunkface, which is the next song.
Mm-hmm.
This song, Handle This, was I think it was alright. It was their slowest song on the album. It wasn't like super slow or anything, but you could tell like it didn't really fit the rest of the album, because it was more, their album is all like, it's like a summer album. It feels like a summertime album. It's meant for having fun. It's like a bunch of kids that picked up some instruments and just like decided to make a record and have fun, and that's what came out, but in a good way, and it was fun.
In a bad way.
I still liked the track Handle This. Like I said, I didn't dislike, like, I don't think I can say I strongly dislike any of their songs, even on other albums. But, it was, I thought it was a good song. I liked the guitar solo at the end. It was, like, nice and, like,
Guitar.
It was a guitar. But yeah, so he gave it a 5 out of 5. Now we're on to Crazy Amanda Bunkface, which I don't know why they named it that, because they never even say that song. But that's the one where I said it starts
It's a
off.
soulful song they do.
Maybe. It starts off catchy, into the hard riff, into the catchy chorus-y type part at the end. So what do you think of Crazy Amanda Bunkface?
More classic punk sound, good drum fills, nice guitar blends, 7.
And then it's All She Wrote.
Yeah!
No, All She Got, sorry. All She Wrote's a T.I. song.
Yeah!
All She Got. Say what you do, but you don't call me cold. All She Got, I think it's just a classic pop punk song. It's catchy, it's fun, it's fast paced, and it's just a song you can have a good time to. It's just like fast paced, it's fun. That's all I can really say about it. It's fun. I guess I should probably have given these songs ratings, but oh well, too late. I'll do it the next album.
Too late. We're on 11, right?
Yeah.
I just said nice bare bones piece with drums and bass, complete with more full sections, good instrumental piece in there at one point, 7.
Sound more hyped up. We need to get this going. I think I'm gonna edit this podcast just to make it more exciting.
Should we assault the audience with excitement?
Yes. What's up, guys? You're ready to have some rock and roll fun! After that is
Track 12.
Wait, did you give it a rating?
Yeah, 7.
Okay. So these are all pretty good though. These are all in this, at least like usually most of them are in the 7s or higher. Track 12, Heart Attack. This came out way before that one, so.
She ripped them off.
She ripped off Sum 41. Sounds just the same too.
It
No.
really does.
My main problem with this one is the same one I had with the short one at the beginning. Never Wake Up, is that except it's the chorus this time where it's kind of like Never Wake Up. You can barely understand the verses, and you can understand the chorus. This one is you can understand the verses, but you can barely understand the chorus, in my opinion. Not that I think it's a bad song. I like it. It's catchy. It's another like just fun summer jumpy type song, and it's still fun. It's one of my less favorite songs on the album. I still like it. It's fun, but yeah, that's my main problem with it.
My mom wants me home soon. There's freezing rain.
Is it raining?
It was supposed to be freezing rain in a short
okay.
bit. But
My mom wants me home. What are you?
all I said
9?
for track 12 was good guitar, nice downbeat playing. The tempo on there was interesting. 8. Second highest track.
Wow. Yeah. So Into Deep is your favorite song on this album.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the last song is a song called Painful Pleasure, which is a short track where the drummer sings and Derek, the lead singer, does the drums. They switch it up, and it's a metal track. They were gonna do this Painful Pleasure as their alter ego band. It's a metal band. What they were gonna do is they were gonna have a Painful Pleasure song on every album, but they just kind of dropped that a little after Steve-O, or not Steve-O, after Dave left. They kind of stopped, and then they brought it back recently. But I think it's a good end track. Obviously. I think surprisingly Steve-O has a good metal voice, the drummer, and it was catchy. It was really quick. I really liked the instrumental. Like it was a nice and then Dave has the screamo part in there, the quick screamo part, which I thought was also cool. And I think he did it better live. Watching him do it live at certain parts, like it's even higher pitched than what he does because it's a high pitched noise. It was interesting, and I definitely liked the way they did it and experimented. I think for a pop punk band, they pulled off a metal, even though it was a very short and for fun metal song. I think they pulled it off very well. What do you think?
Told you I'd do it.
It's really close to my chest.
I said nice, harder sound. Still works well with the rest of the album. 6.
Okay, fair enough.
So, for those of you who've been keeping score, have you been keeping score?
All I know is they're good, mostly.
I gave it an 87.5.
Really?
Overall. 87.5 points for 13 tracks. What do you rate this out of
So
10?
you give it an 8.5 out of 10?
No, that's 87.5 divided by 13.
Oh. I give this a solid 8 out of 10.
Okay.
It's a good album.
My 87.5
Really good album.
divided by 13 comes to 6.73.
So you gonna round up or down?
I'd round down to a 6.5. I could do 6.75 if you want, since it's right there.
Sure. Why not?
Sure. 6.75. Okay, so overall then,
I gave it an 8.
6.75.
I think it's a good album. It's fun. It's a fun summer album. It's really good. And I think most of their albums would be around that area.
So this album gets a 7.37.5.
So should we round it up to 7.5?
Yeah, it's closer to 7.5.
7.5. So solid album. Especially, I think it's a good first album for a new band. Especially since they were so young at the time. I think they're like 19 and 20 when they put it out, and they're this new band that just got signed. It was a lot of fun. It was a good summer. It was a really good enjoy summer. It went platinum in 3 countries: in Canada, England, and U.S. And it's probably their biggest album. And it was just a lot of fun. Good album, solid. Next album we'll rate will be a more relevant one now. We rated Kamikaze because that was relevant at the time. Then we rated one of Matthew's favorite albums by his favorite band, because I said he could pick whatever, and I still let him pick future ones. But even though the album isn't relevant, still let him pick it. And this album isn't relevant either anymore because it came out in 2001. And
You're irrelevant.
It's still more relevant than any Reliant K
Irrelevant.
album. Any Reliant K album.
Irrelevant.
But yeah, next album will be more relevant. Maybe we'll review Drake's Scorpion. Even though, like, well, I mean, it came out at the beginning of 2018, but it's still relevant.
Let's review
Cardi B.
No.
Dude, we need to review some bad stuff too, or just whatever's popular.
Then maybe we can review one Cardi B album, but I'm going to be very mean.
That's fine. You can go as hard as you want.
Okay.
In fact, it might be more fun to insult them the whole time, because I'm starting to get sick of all these compliments. I actually want to review a Drake album just to like get my mind on it. Not that Drake is a terrible artist. He's just not amazing. He's extremely overrated. I've always said that Drake is the most overrated musician of all time.
Bland.
He's bland, and that's part of the reason why he's overrated. I have a lot to say about Drake, and I'll say it when we review Scorpion or any of his albums. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.
If you want.
And I know you want to.
He knows you want it.
Or else. I'll come in your house. I'll find your sister. I'll hide under her bed. I'll leave a present. Inside that present will be a box. And inside that box will be a note. That note will say,
Look in your closet.
and then when she looks in her closet, there will be an envelope. Inside that envelope will be your other sister's ear.
Oh.
And then when she opens up the ear, because in the note it says cut the ear open,
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I'll be in here.
And then I'm coming for you.
I'm gonna poop on your porch.
And step on it.
No, I'm gonna poop on
With your dad's shoes.
Yeah.
And blame it on you.
Color on your walls.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Color on your walls with my poop. I'll do it. I've done it before.
Throw a train on that like button and ride it all the way back to Mexico. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Not
Matthew,
kidding.
any last words? You just stab yourself? Matt. Bye.